What's up, guys? This is Geoff Ulrich with Awesemo.com, bringing you Monday Night Football's top picks for Jock Market Fantasy Sports. And today's show is sponsored by Jock Market, guys. If you haven't heard, Jock Market has turned fantasy sports into a stock exchange. Forget waiting until the end of game to make money. Jock Market allows you to buy and sell shares of players in real time for real money with guaranteed payouts for all of the shares guaranteed by the end of the night. With daily markets in NBA, MLB, NHL, and PGA, you can now make real money every hour, every minute, every second of any match or game. What you do is you use the pregame IPO to pick up shares from your favorite players. Then you buy, sell, or you just hold them during the game. And you can do this based on your own analysis, which is so nice. You download the app to get started. You use our exclusive Awesemo promo code, which is just Awesemo, one word, for up to a $50 bonus on your first deposit. This is an exclusive offer only available to the Awesemo community. So make sure you take advantage of it today. That's Awesemo for a $50 bonus on Jock Market. Now let's get to the picks. First person I want to talk about for this Monday Night Football matchup. Again, we got the Baltimore Ravens. We got the Vegas Raiders. It's just going to be easy. It's Lamar Jackson of the Ravens. Look, it's going to be expensive. There's going to be a lot of people bidding over this guy, but you're going to want to get a piece of Lamar in this matchup. Look, the Ravens don't have any RBs. Again, J.K. Dobbins, gone. Gus Edwards, gone. They're starting an undrafted free agent, likely in Tyson Williams at RB. Maybe Latavius Murray gets worked in there too. But the bottom line is here, guys, Lamar Jackson is going to be called on to use his legs a lot early in the season here with the Ravens RB. Such question marks around it. So again, I think you got to dominate on it. And then you look at what the matchup is. Raiders, 7th worst run defense in the league last year. Seventh worst yards per carry allowed to opposing RBs and just players. This is a great matchup for Lamar Jackson to use his legs. We got a 27-point implied team total for the Ravens as well. There's really no other better matchup you can ask for here, especially with the banged up nature of the Ravens RB core. Buy in for Lamar Jackson, whether it's in the IPO, whether you may be waiting for like a dip to buy in game. You want to get a piece of this guy. He's going to be profitable. Rates out very, very well too in terms of just his overall rushing totals on the Awesemo tools. He's got a rushing total set at 67 yards right now for his projections. So Lamar Jackson give me my first pick for Monday Night Football. Let's move on to our second pick now. And I want to stick with the Ravens rush game in my second pick. I don't want to target their pass game. I don't know who Lamar Jackson's going to throw to. It's going to be Marquise Brown. It's going to be Mark Andrews. They don't throw the ball that much anyways. They run the ball a lot, though. And look, the RB pool, it's going to be a little bit murky for the Ravens, but Tyson Williams, by all accounts, this is the guy who knows the offense. He was the one who played all preseason, averaged over 5 yards per carry in the preseason. And look, he's got the confidence of the coaching staff. Again, the Ravens run the ball a ton, guys. Over 5.4 yards per carry for Tyson Williams in the preseason. You've got Baltimore favored by 4 here. Ran the ball 34 times per game last season. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's going to take a lot of those. Maybe you mix in Latavius Murray a little bit, but I think Tyson Williams is going to be the featured back. And again, 27-point implied team total. There's going to be some rushing touchdowns here, guys. It's a great chance we get rushing touchdowns from both Lamar and one of the running backs. And the running back I want to bet on here is Tyson Williams. So that's a player whose IPO should be a little bit cheaper on Jock Market. Again, a guy that I think you might see a lot of people trying to get in, get fancy. Maybe they try and get in on Latavius Murray, but I think Tyson Williams is going to start this game. And if he starts well against the weak rush defense, he could see a lot of volume in week 1. For my third pick, let's go over to the Raiders and let's take a shot here on a guy that I don't think many people know too much about yet. And that's Bryan Edwards, projected to be one of the top wide receivers on the Raiders this year. Look, the Raiders wide receiver core isn't that good. They don't need a huge wide receiver core because they have Darren Waller soaking up targets there in the pass game. But Nelson Aguilar gone. He left 90 targets in the pass game. Someone's got to catch those passes. And look, we know Henry Ruggs, a bit of a one-trick pony from last year. Maybe he develops into more of a wide receiver one. But Bryan Edwards, second-round pick for the Raiders last year. This guy was a stud in college. He could really be the guy who takes the reins. And look, by all accounts, he's won the number 2 receiving job beside Ruggs on the outside. The Raiders even sat him in preseason. They were so happy with his performance in camp. So I think this guy is really coming in under the radar. I think he's got a really good shot to lead the Raiders wide receivers in targets this year. And in this matchup against Baltimore, again, we got the Raiders as 4-point underdogs here. They're going to be likely passing a lot late in the game. And you've got a Baltimore secondary that's really weak right now. There's no Marcus Peters back there. He's on IR. So I think this is a really good matchup, a sneaky good matchup for Bryan Edwards to get some early season Targets, I would not be shocked if you saw Bryan Edwards lead the wide receiver core in targets here, maybe with 7 or 8. So I really like buying in on the IPO on Jock Market with Bryan Edwards cheap. Again, this is a guy who you could see him spike big with a big play during the game. He can sell off your shares, and you can just hold him till the end of the game and see if he hits the bonus or something. So Bryan Edwards, a lot of upside and probably for cheap this week on Jock Market. So those are my top 3 favorite plays, guys, for Monday Night Football this week. Week 1, Raiders, Ravens on the Jock Market IPO on their shares program. Hope you guys have a good week 1. We'll talk to you soon.